Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol TOPS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. While this may look like several days worth of time right here, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Unless you live, out in the boondocks, or I don't know where you live. I'm sure you've heard that shipping stocks are just absolutely crazy right now, making all sorts of big moves. I live out in the boondocks, so that was a terrible analogy. But anyways, they've been making big moves. I've had lots of questions and requests on them, and rightfully so. So let's get some levels of support and resistance mapped out. With that being said, who knows where these are going to open up because they've been so crazy. I mean, this thing could gap down to 250. It could gap up to, $15. You never know, but I figure let's at least map out some levels of support and resistance so we have at least some sort of kind of guidelines for tomorrow. So first area of support to talk about, right down there at $5.50. That would essentially be kind of this little gap close area right here. So that'll be more so the near term level. I suppose it didn't quite hit it right there during the final 30 minutes, but got relatively close. So 550 going to be that initial area of support. If that doesn't hold, then it really comes down to kind of the overall level of support, and that's that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. I say overall because really the black and white way to look at it, the easy way to look at it is as far as the move is concerned. What is the move? Well, this move here where it's just absolutely taken off. As far as that's concerned, as long as the price is above that purple line, then the move is totally healthy. So the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control, however you can visualize that. So keep an eye on that purple line there. Even if the price were to drop below there, not saying everything's ruined. Sure, the chart would lose some of its attractiveness, but it'd still have a chance to build a higher base. But as it stands right now, 550. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, and the price is doing a good job of holding above 550. But 550 initial area of support, and then after that, again, 50-period simple moving average. Now for the fun stuff, some levels of resistance. So if the price is going to get back up here to right around this 850 range, where are some of the hurdles at that the bulls are going to have to cross? Initial area is actually, I think, right where the price may be closed at, or close. Yeah, pretty much right there, and that's at $6.25. This is based off the fact it was a level of support, and a foundational rule in charting is when levels of support are broken, they tend to act as resistance, and that's exactly what's going on right there. You can see the price is somewhat struggling with that area. So very short-term area of resistance, $6.25. Next key level after that, gonna call right up there at that point, which is $7.50. After $7.50, then you can start to talk about these higher levels here. And I realize it's fun to talk about previous highs breaking new highs, but in many cases usually you got to do some other fight through some other battlegrounds and cross some other bridges. And again, those other bridges, 630 and 750. These ones have been very exciting, and it'll be interesting to see how this all unfolds tomorrow. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.